So believe it or not, the people that work the W-2 job, they actually pay more taxes. So when you start creating LLCs and you start structuring your company in the correct way, then you actually start paying less tax because you get all these write-offs. Like so, Janice, when you switch your vehicle over, you're gonna get a lot of write-offs from that, right? Depreciation from that card, your monthly note, whatever that is, your insurance, your fuel, your maintenance, everything you're spending associated with that car, even if you get it detailed, car wash, whatever, right? You're gonna get that written off. If you're traveling and you got your meals, you know what I'm saying? All of that stuff is you get it wrote off. So I would suggest you talk with like your CPA though, right? Talk to your CPA and get a list down of everything that you can actually write off, what you need to do in order to write your stuff off, right? Because that's something you want to take advantage of, right? And like I said, your education. When I go and I pay for mentorships, guess what? I get to write that off. So if anybody that invests into my mentorship, when tax time, guess what? You got your LLC. Hey, I paid this amount of money for my my personal development. You get to write that off 100%. See, a lot of people don't know that. And that's why you got a lot of people, they always taking mentorship classes because guess what? At the end of the day, they're going to write it off anyway. So why not get all that knowledge and just write it off? Or else you're going to just pay it in taxes. Or find another way to write it off. You know? And here's the thing, guys, like, it ain't really about just writing off, like making money, write it down to zero, right? Make money, write everything down to zero. No, what you want to do is create money, right? You want to learn how to create money. Then you want to learn how to keep the money that you create. And then you need to learn how to protect the money, right? Those three things: create money, keep the money, protect the money. Not go out here and make money and write it down to zero. Make all this money, now you rush it down and write it down to zero. Because in order to do that, you got to go out and you start spending all this money trying to get it down to zero. That's not the way to do it. You want to learn how to keep your money. So in other words, you go out and you make an investment, right? You get to write that off. You get to write that investment off. So if I make money, then I go and I buy real estate with it, right? Now this real estate gonna pay me and I get to write off everything associated with that real estate. From my closing costs, my interest, my everything associated with that real estate. So many benefits. I get to write all that stuff off. That makes sense? Put a 1 in the chat, that makes sense. See if you guys listening. That makes sense. Put a 1 in the chat. Good. Okay. And that's the guy's thing. You want to find out what can you do in your business, period, right? What can you do so you can save the money that you're actually save some of that money? Because if you just working a regular job, or like I like to say sometimes, right? People, they kind of like buy their job in a sense, right? They go out, they create a business, and they work in that business, right? So you just bought your job, like you actually working more, doing more labor than you would have been on a 9 to 5. Sometimes you actually working twice as hard, but then, you know, it's like, okay, well, I'm working for myself. Yeah, but you don't have any free time. You don't have any time to do anything other than just work 12 to 16 hours a day. That's not freedom, right? You want to be able to like actually go and do whatever you want to do when you want to do it and still get paid. Like if you can't leave right now and go and stay gone for 6 months, 3 to 6 months, and not have to worry about getting paid, you need to restructure your business. If that makes sense, right? So if you can't leave right now and stay gone for 3 to 6 months and not have to worry about what's going to get paid, how you're going to make money, then you need to we need to restructure your business. And it's not going to happen overnight. I don't want you to think, okay, yeah, this can happen in the next 3 months, right? It takes time to build it up. But once you build it up, now it just keep building, right? It's just going to keep building because think about investments that the longer you have it, the more it grows. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense. Anybody got any questions on that? Okay. Okay, cool. But like I said, guys, I actually teach the business structure, right? So my course is $2,500 right now. It will be going up, but right now it's actually $2,500. That's for anyone that actually want to work with me, and I help them structure out their LLCs, right? So what that means, also, I help you get funded. So once we structure out your LLC properly, we actually go, like I was just telling you guys, 15 cards, one inquiry, right? We're not just gonna get 15 cards. That's just one inquiry, depending on how many inquiries you already have on your credit profile. Everybody is different, right? So everybody credit profile different. Like some people are gonna be ready to go right out the gate. Some people are gonna need to work on some things like pay some stuff down first, right? But here's the thing: you still need to be building up that profile now, because when you're ready to go, boom, you already in place. If that makes sense, right? So go ahead, start building out your profile now for your LLC,